If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or any cheap PC games, use the referral link in the description. It will take you over to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods, and if you use the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 9 of the second season here at AC Milan on the FIFA 16 career mode. We start with a game against Cesena, follow that up a handful of days later against Carpi, and then a handful of days later we have Anderlecht in the fourth game of the group stage of the Champions League. We're halfway through the group stage, and we're currently doing very, very well. We're also doing very well domestically too. This is the league table currently as it stands. We are 3 points clear of Napoli and Genoa, although Genoa have played an extra game now as well. So if we can get good results against Cesena and Carpi today, we should be able, well, we will definitely be able to maintain our top of the league position. Even if we're only able to get 4 points against Cesena today, we should be able to maintain our top of the league position, because hopefully other teams around us will drop points too. But the main aim, of course, is 6 points with 2 games in the league and 3 points in the Champions League as well. We are missing someone for this game. I think actually it's Nicola Muru at left back, which means that yes, Gabriel's been drafted in onto the bench, but we'll put Rodrigo Eli there. A couple of people are a little bit tired, but they should be okay to play here against Cesena, so we're not really too worried about rotating anything right now, so we'll jump straight in. Drop the video a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel too if you haven't to this point, to ensure you don't miss out on any further content, and let's see if we can get a result away from home. Elshart into the path of Verratti to Bonaventura. I'm tempted to go for a shot from distance. I'm going to, and almost a good decision. Silva makes a good save, and we have ourselves a corner at the beginning of the first half. In comes the corner, up goes the defender. Unfortunately, it was both their defender and my defender, and it was their defender that came away with the ball. Brady here trying to twist away though. He'll try a shot from distance, and again draws a good save out of the keeper. Man on his shoulder there, Berardi, but did well to shake him off. Again, we'll put the ball in towards the penalty spot with Bonaventura. Keeper's come. He's not got there, and Maksimovic has. 1-0 AC Milan. Keeper makes 2 good saves and then makes a horrendous error, getting caught in no man's land from the corner, and it's a simple header for Maksimovic. Get it on target, score the goal. Keeper just got completely lost. Would have comfortably just caught that had he stayed on his line, but we'll take it. Thank you very much. 1-0 Milan. Back up. Verratti. Bonaventura. Verratti's making the run again, but we'll look here to Jose Mauri. He's in behind. Mauri for 2. Cesena are falling apart. 2-0 after 14 minutes, and if they continue in this vein, it could be an absolute field day for us. A cricket score almost. 2 goals in the opening 15 minutes, and they really don't look like they're going to offer anything going the other way. Really poor defensively. This could be a good game for us. Oh, it's a lovely through ball. Rossetti's in behind. Rossetti! Got to be better than that, Cesena. The first half kind of died after those 2 goals went in. Nothing else really happened, to be honest. That's the first chance of the second half, and Cesena wasting it. Bonaventura into Mauri. Let's turn this way, and Mauri looking for his second and our third. Comfortable save for Silva in the end, just before the hour mark. We stay at 2-0. Eduardo. He's turned me nicely there. Into the man in the box. Good save by Donnarumma. Cesena starting to come alive in this second period. They're going to get themselves 1 back though. I'd like to keep a clean sheet in this game if we can. We have had decent leads in the past couple of episodes and ended up just conceding the odd goal unnecessarily. So it would be nice to get into the habit of keeping multiple clean sheets in back-to-back games, which is what the intention is here against a very weak Cesena side. But I haven't been able to really create anything of real note, apart from that one chance just before they just had their last chance. Caritano's in behind. This could be a chance for Cesena, and they've taken it. I don't know where the left back went. Decilio was just nowhere to be seen. There's so much space over there. See everybody kind of grouped up on this right hand side. Decilio tucked in very unnecessarily. El Shaarawy was running but not really closing him down, and it's a simple finish at the near post. What did I just say about us giving away unnecessary goals? We've done it again. Florenzi into Mauri. Just looked to poke it around the corner to Bonaventura, who sent it through to Pato for 3. Really, really nonchalant finish. Just stroked it home with the outside of his right foot. Pato comes off the bench to restore our 2-goal lead in the very last minute. It was practically the last kick of the game. Alex Pato gives us a 3-1 victory. Again, Disappointed to have conceded a silly goal there, but never mind. We do get the 3 points, which is the most important thing. And we'll push into the next game against Carpi, who just got a 0-0 draw against Lazio, who we, yesterday, drew 0-0 against. So clearly Carpi are good enough to get a result against a side that gave us a very tough game. So this game against Carpi might actually cause us a couple of problems, but we'll have to rotate the side a little bit due to the, again, congestion of the fixture list. Comey, wants to play, but not a chance of that happening. I'll have a look through these monthly scout updates, and then we'll jump into the game against Carpi. Bretonnia gets the challenge in. We'll go back into the middle. Here's Simone Verdi. I think this is perhaps his first touch of the ball, Simone Verdi. He's been that uninvolved in everything that goes on, but Bernardeschi's on a good run here, and we'll look for Pato in the middle, and it's going to find him. What a save by the keeper. Reaction save from close range. I've no idea how he's actually been able to stop Pato from scoring there. The defender underneath it completely misjudged the flight of the ball, as did Jorginho misjudged the path of the ball there, and the positioning of the defender, and Carpi could catch me on the counter here. This is a good move. Martinho out wide to Lolo as we come very, very close to scoring at one end. Are they going to create a goal-scoring opportunity at the other? Thankfully, Tonelli was there. Pato trying to close that ball down, but De Gaudio comes away with it, blocks the pass, but Lasagna will feed Martinho out to Lolo. Oh, that turns completely throw me, and a good save by Gianluigi Donnarumma stops them from taking the lead at this end. Taken a while for the game to get going, but now we are getting chances at both ends. Corner comes in, that should be comfortable for the keeper, and is. Well then. Oh, and a free kick. Oh, dodgy touch. We're in 1-0. Carpi with an awful mistake to make. They were so close to getting to half-time with the scoreline at 0-0. I have no idea what they're doing there. The pass to the keeper's fine. Keeper then passes it to the defender at pace, who can't deal with the first touch. And Verdi just pokes it home. 1-0 AC Milan. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Umbakogu gets away from the challenge. Through here, Umbakogu. Ellie with a good block, but can we win that header? No. Umbakogu's a tall, strong, physical player. Deprela through to Umbakogu again. Gets the turn in, and a pass, and a shot, and a goal for Carpi. Really well put together as well. Extremely good goal. They've pegged us back after 58 minutes. We are back on level terms at 1-1. Too much power on that shot for Donnarumma to handle, unfortunately. We'll just have to go and get ourselves another one then, won't we, to get ourselves in front again. Ellie down the line into Mexes. Pato could maybe come through that gap, and he has done, and we've got it to him, and he's turned away from the defender well, and then turn the other way around the other defender, and we'll get the shot in straight at the keeper though. Pressure on his shoulder from the defenders. Didn't quite have the acceleration to get away from both of them, but decent effort trying to find ourselves a goal to go back in front, but not yet. Sabione to Umbakogu. Umbakogu through the gap. Oh, I thought I could have sworn that was going to end up in the back of the net. I was about to say, oh, they've scored again. Martinho comes oh so very close. Lovely first time volley, and that is not far away. Carpi, we said that they could cause us some problems as they gave Lazio a good game and got a draw out of them, and they're doing exactly the same here. They're giving us a very good game, and they may get a draw out of us. Although, hopefully, we'll be able to get a winner before the end. Lolo with a throw. De Gaudio, picked off by Bernardeschi. They've held it in the corner for ages. I don't know whether we've actually got time to finish this counter-attack, but if we can, we may score. No, Pato tries to squeeze it through, and there goes the final whistle. Carpi played very, very well there. They did well to get a draw out of Lazio, and they've gotten a draw out of us as well. Fair play. They deserve that. We were decent, but not good enough to win that one. And I tell you what, it's been a while. I don't think we've done one so far this season. I think instead of the third game against Anderlecht, considering we're going into a new month now, into November, let's have a squad report instead. And actually, we'll do some coaching or training first as well. Let's have a scout report and see how everybody's growing so far this season, because we haven't yet checked to see how everyone is getting on. And I know there has been some growth throughout the squad so far this season. So we will advance until the 1st, which is the game day against Anderlecht. But we'll have a scout report. I'll just deal with these emails and then we'll cut back. Right then, who's been growing so far this season? Gianluigi Donnarumma is only growing physically so far and not technically, but you might expect that as a 17-year-old. He's going to get more, he's going to get physically stronger, isn't he, as he grows older. Stamina's gone up, not that helps at all. Reactions is the only one that hasn't gone up physically, and that would be the one that actually would help him with regards being a goalkeeper. But his goalkeeping stats look very good. 8 clean sheets in 19 games so far this season as well. although 5 of those games and 2 of those clean sheets came in the Champions Trophy. Florenzi's grown a little bit this season. He's doing very well. 1 goal so far in his 14 games. Very pleased with his growth again, continuing to get higher in rating, as is Nikola Maksimovic. We brought him in last season, didn't we? He scored the 1 goal that we got earlier on today to give us the win against Cesena, and he's up to 82. Romagnoli's up to 81. He's also growing. DeCilio's up 1 too, so this is going really well so far. A lot of our young defenders are growing very well. The entirety of our defence is up 1 overall this season. Giacomo Bonaventura is also up 1. We thought about selling him, but he's got 6 assists and 1 goal in 14 games so far this season. 4 assists in 7 Serie A games. I might have to take him off the transfer list if he's going to be that good for me. Marco Verratti is still growing fantastically well. I've not been training him. He's up 1 to 88 at 23 years of age. £46 million is his valuation right now. Just that 1 goal in 8 games so far. But he looks like, if he continues to grow like this, he could be 90 rated perhaps by the end of the season. Domenico Berardi hasn't grown yet, but he's got 2 goals in his 6 games for us to this point. Very good one in the last episode, of course, as well. El Shaarawy's up 1 to 81. I would like to perhaps train his stamina slightly, because he's been very, very poor when it comes to his stamina retention. He's always very, very tired, El Shaarawy, which is quite frustrating. Jose Mauri's up 1 to 91. We have been training him. 2 goals, 3 assists for him so far this season. Carlos Bacca, 14 goals in 14 games. 8 in 8 in Serie A, 1 in 1 in the Champions League and the Italian Supercoppa, and he was in banging form in pre-season as well with 4 in 4, plus 3 assists too. Ridiculous from Carlos Bacca. 80 rated for Bernardeschi, he's up 1 as well. Ball control and dribbling going up nicely too. Nicola Maru's up 1, our left-back, rotation left-back though, of course. Jorginho's up 1, he's currently unhappy at the lack of games he's playing, which is unsurprising, but he has played 11 games, 6 in Serie A, although a lot of them have been from the bench. And Bai Niang, no growth for him so far. He's been pretty disappointing this season. I'm undecided what to do with him in January. I know some of you AC Milan fans in the comments section are wanting me to keep him, but he hasn't been performing for me, unfortunately. Tonelli's disappointed at his lack of football, wants to leave, and I'll probably sell him and look to replace him in January. Simone Verdi's had a very good season for us so far. 4 goals, 4 assists in all comps. 3 goals, 3 assists in 5 Serie A games. Really, really good from Simone Verdi. He, of course, got the goal against Carpi a moment ago. Alexander Pato, 3 goals, 2 assists in 10 games for him, including 1 in 1 in Serie A in 5 games. We got him on a free. He's up 1 to 81. Our scout future star Cameron Brown is shit. Andre Modic, is growing well, but he won't be used. Same with Piccinocchi. Oh, no, this is Jeremy Bretonia. He is up 2 now to 80 overall at 19 years of age. 1 goal, 1 assist in 5 games for him. Doing okay. Hopefully he'll continue to grow throughout the course of this season and series. Mastali isn't playing for me, but he too is growing rather nicely. Mexis continues to drop. He's retiring at the end of the season. Comey, growing, but I don't want him. Suso's growing very well, in fact, actually. I want to sell him, but I mean, the more he grows, the more he's worth. So that helps me out, doesn't it? Rodrigo Ellie's been very good whenever he's come into the starting lineup. Piccini has been a revelation at right back. He's actually pushing Florenzi for a first team spot. I'm tempted to use Florenzi elsewhere in the side and give Piccini that starting right back spot, because he's been very, very good. Gabriel wants to leave. I'm probably going to sell him on and call up that young goalkeeper that has the high potential we have in our youth squad currently. Beretta not being used. Kutska, unfortunately, he's gone down a rating. He's still out injured, but Kutska's one of my favourite players in this series to date, but we may have to end up moving him on if he's going to start going down in rating. Paletta, we tried to move on in the summer, hasn't been able to be moved on yet. Felicioli's playing for Como. He's got 1 assist, in the Italian Cup, but no goals in Serie A, but that's probably because Como are in Serie B. Hachi Mastor continuing to grow up 1 to 72 rated, still out on loan at Malaga. Would be nice if he grew a little bit more. Vergara up 1 thanks to his loan spell at Forest. Calabria, no growth for him yet, and that is how the squad is doing as we head into the month of November. So there are a few games left. Before we get to the transfer window, we'll have Anderlecht, Bologna and Cagliari in tomorrow's episode, and then Dortmund, Fiorentina and Roma in the episode after that, and then The day after that will be the final episode before we get to the January transfer window. So there's a lot to come yet, but hopefully we can maintain our good form. We are still top of the Champions League table. I just want to check and see what happened in the league, because we got that draw against Carpi, of course. And when we eventually get there, we are still top. 4 points ahead of Napoli and Genoa and Inter, who are all on 20 points. It's very close there, but we have a little bit of a gap to those sides below us. So extremely good start to the season. Still undefeated after 10, but that is going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed, including the brand new series of My Player that started yesterday, which went down very well. Hopefully you guys will look forward to episode number 2 tomorrow night. But for now, I'll see you next time.